we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here we go, NBA action live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Williams on the wing. The three is up. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Here's SGA. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
For three, the Thunder pull it in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Dort. Shoots it from the high post. Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Williams. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in. Williams has got 5 now.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Up and in on the layup.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside, Williams. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Williams misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to SGA. Williams with the screen. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 6.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Caruso outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Keeps it alive. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Shot from 16. And he knocks the jumper down. 6 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Well, we've seen...
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's SGA. 6 points for him. Caruso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And it's Oklahoma City with another.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And he shows the focus there, nails the tee. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Rejected by Holmgren. From deep. And SGA gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Fires from the line. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. From deep, Holmgren. Caruso grabs the board. The teardrop. SGA using that size.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Williams with the screen. Here's SGA. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Over Dort. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's 13 points for Jalen Williams.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Here's Holmgren. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And Williams over to help. Caruso grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside, Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And now a three-point Oklahoma City lead. Unloads from 13. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Dort's shot is good.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Guys?
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Outside, Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And that's 23 points for Jalen Williams.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's SGA. He's got 15. Goes up from the top of the key. Williams misses. Thunder trail by 9. Dort, right side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. And the jumper is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
The putback. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Dort. Williams grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Williams. 26 points for him. Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA. They get it back. Big Chet throwing it down.
Yeah, and along with everything else he brings, Holmgren plays with a high motor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to fall from the right block. Give him 23. Thunder leading by 7. Here's SGA. Holmgren outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's SGA. 15 points in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. Got it. 3. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Thunder trail by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Five to shoot. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Williams. Here's the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 29.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here.
Number 55.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Yep, that one's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Puts it up from 12. And he connects with a jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. Holmgren outside. From the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's SGA. Outside, Williams. Now Dort. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Outside Williams. Plenty of space. Another shot. Holmgren for 2.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Hartenstein a screen. SGA fires. Can't get it to go. And we're going to have a jump ball. And they'll get another chance. He launches. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. The Thunder making a switch here. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Williams. Up top, Holmgren. Uncovered. And that's in.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Let's loose for 3. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
SGA. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Outside Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Dort.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. From downtown. It's money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Dort! He's off from 3.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Outside Holmgren. Puts up the tray. Oh, return to sender. Stuffed it and grabs a rock. The one-man stop. And And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And stolen by Holmgren. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He takes it in. Oh, he jammed it!
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he knocks down the first one.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. He's ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Shai all the way to the cup.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, SGA. Into the lane. Oh, SGA finishing the drive.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Holmgren. Yes, sir! That one goes!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 26 seconds left in overtime. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break? Been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Oh, missed on the tray.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Oklahoma City winning this one. It was touch and go there.